Just wanted to give you an update of all the pointing that's been done. This one here now has all dried off probably about 6 weeks ago. So that's all finished, and exciting news. Right, I'm just going to go up the ladder. Just bear with me. Doing that one-handed. Whoops, up we go. Let's turn round. And this wall is finished. And wow, what a difference. We worked it out that it's roughly about 16 square meters of actual pointing, because you're actually pointing all around the stones, and there was a lot of deep holes. If you go back and look on a previous video, you'll actually see all these stones here. When I was putting the stones in and doing the pointing, it was like throwing stones down a well. They just kept going in, putting mortar in, putting more stones. But I'm really happy. It's looking so nice. And obviously temporary, this will be a workshop, but in the future, if we do turn it into the Jeet, this is going to be a lovely backdrop for the bedrooms, to have a lovely pointed wall. So now let's go outside, because there's been more pointing done. Now finally this is all pointed as well, and it just looks so lovely up against, whoops, I have to be careful because the sun is really bright today. It's about 30 degrees, long awaited. But doesn't that look beautiful up against the ledged, the frame ledged and braced oak Tudor door that Budo made? That looks so lovely. So now I've actually completed all the pointing in the workshop. All I have to do is in the inside of the door, do a little bit of pointing there, and at the bottom here I'm going to lay some nice stones there as well. Budo will tell me what he wants done, but that's looking really good. So let's go around the corner now. Okay, so I'm now back at the back part of the farmhouse. There's Budo on his mobile. So I've now started pointing here as well, but because it's quite hot today, excuse the sun glaring down, I'm trying to find the best position to show you. What I've had to do is do a bit of pointing, then keep spraying it, doing pointing, spraying it, obviously because I don't want it to dry out too quick. But just like inside the workshop, there's lots of deep holes here, so it's taken a little bit longer, but that's going to look really nice when I get all of this done. I've got quite a bit of stoning in to do there as well, some big stones there. But once this is all done, then that is actually all the pointing finished, except round here. Let's go round here. This is going to be a big major job, but that was my first point. Well, no, the fireplace in the bedroom was my first pointing job, but that was the second big one. So that's going to be a big job, but that's probably going to be left for another time, I think. So tell me what you think of the pointing.
So I am super excited about this product we've been given to do a review on, and it's something we've really needed. And the reason we need it is because we get power cuts through the winter, and it messes up our fridge freezer. Obviously, one of the power cuts we got on our fridge freezer, it was 28 or 29 hours solid. We ended up losing €300 worth of meat basically in our freezer, but we learnt a lesson, and we wasn't insured for that. Our insurance didn't cover it. But anyway, but this product will stop that. So what comes with the Afiery, and it's called the Afiery AF-P210 power station, or portable power station. It's quite heavy, but what comes with this is you get a power lead, you get a MC4 lead for your solar panel, if you want to put a solar panel on it to charge it. It can be charged in the car as well, and you get a little cover to put over it, a rainproof cover, so if you have it outside, you're doing a bit of camping or whatever, you can take this camping.
This product is a portable power device with a built-in battery pack with charge-discharge function.
Yep.
It includes both AC output,
which is on this side here. I'll just turn it around and show you. If you can see it from there, there's an AC output. So that's all the French plug sockets basically here.
And a DC output interface such as a USB output, cigarette lighter output. That's
at the front, but this one here is for your mains lead to go in there, and then this is for your solar panel, which is this one to plug in there.
It also has functions such as display, interface control.
Yeah, let's turn it on. So you hold the button on for a minute, and it turns itself on. I can hear it turning, and it's 100% charged because we charged it.
It also has, this product can be charged by mains.
Yeah, which is around there.
AC, solar panels and vehicle charging as well.
Yep.
Equipped with Life PO4 battery, the battery capacity is as high as 2048 watts and the safety level is extremely high.
Yep.
2400 watts per sine wave AC output can meet most or all daily electronic equipment and small household appliances.
Basically, what Tracy's saying there is we could run a TV off this, we could run our fridge for quite a few hours while we get these power cuts, and this being 2400 watts will easily cope with that for a good few hours.
In USP mode, the switch over time is less than 10 minutes, which is truly seamless.
10 milliseconds.
Milliseconds, sorry.
10 minutes would be a little bit drastic.
It's my glasses, which is truly seamless switching.
Yep.
IP54 waterproof grade. All interfaces are designed with dustproof and waterproof.
Yeah. So if we go to the front of this, you've got your plug-in for your cigarette lighter plug-in, if you like. You've got another plug here. I'm not too sure what this one is, Tracy. What one was this? Can't remember now. Little yellow. There's something. It's something, but we'll have a look at that. You've got your, what you saying there, your USB?
Yeah, USB. You can have a cigarette charger.
So you've got USB 20 watts up to 100 watts. That's the switch to turn it on. This is a switch for the emergency light, so you've got an emergency light if you're in a blackout at night. Nice and easy, on and off. You can have it flicking or just turn it off. This is a display, gives you what the current status of everything is from your display. It also comes with a little cubby hole box where you can keep your power leads in, so you're close to where everything is. All your leads you need go in there, and it's a fantastic bit of kit.
And I think the great thing about this is if we're going to the beach, obviously, if you're going to charge it via your car, you need to start your car first, then start charging it. But you know, when you're on the beach and that, you think, oh, my battery's died. Or,
I mean, it's an option there. I mean, we can take a little portable coffee machines or portable stuff, you know, like air conditioners for the car, whatever, and you could run it off this sort of thing. But for me, where I was super excited about this, and you know, and I think a good backup for everyone to have, really, right, in this day and age, especially with the way energy's going. This can be charged with solar, so we now need to focus on getting some solar panels to charge this, so we get free energy. But the good thing is the fridge. The fridge caught us out. We lost a lot of money, like I said, on the food, and we don't want to ever have that again. So I'm really excited about having this.
Can I just say about the app?
Yep,
You
okay.
can actually go on, all you have to do is via your iPhone or your Android is upload the scanner. You scan the barcode on the card that comes with the portable station.
QR code, isn't it?
The QR code, and then that you can actually charge and control your Afiery via the app if you want. So for them techno
But also
people,
this company, Aferiy, they do lots of other products, bigger versions of this, different ones that can run your house basically. So I would definitely check them out. I'm going to come up a bit closer, right? Check those out, and I don't think you'll be disappointed, and you'll be peace of mind that you've got something to run things in your house when you get your power cuts.
also, I'd just quickly like to say there's also an overload protection button, because this is quite important.
Yeah.
When the power supply current is unstable due to lightning or other reasons, and there is a large current input at the AC input, in order to protect the product, the overload protection function safety circuit breaker will activate and cut off the AC.
So you've got a safety
port.
device there, haven't you, built in?
I think it's brilliant.
Brilliant
And
bit
for
of
the
kit.
price
It's
as
a little bit
well.
heavy for average person, but it's only like carrying a car battery, really. A medium-sized car battery. So portable, functional, and thank you, Aferiy, for sending this out to us. It's going to be a little bit of a lifeline for us. Thank you ever so much. Okay, so you just saw me cut out the place for the hinge. These are the hinges. They're heavy duty brass, and they're called butt hinges. Okay, well, we call them butt hinges anyway. Basically, they're quite thick plate brass. They're 4 holes, but the main thing with these is they're on little copper washers, like bearings, if you like, that sit in between each knuckle, and that gives it longevity, but also keeps it smooth opening. It don't rattle, or it doesn't go loose after time and drop. So that's what we've done. I've cut all 3 on there, and I've cut all the 3 on the door frame. 1, 2, 3, and the door's going to open this way. Swing around here, right? So I won't be long now. I'll have the door hanging. Right, top tip. I'm going to give you 2 tips today. This is the first one. Whenever you're screwing into oak or hardwoods, always pre-drill which you can see there, pre-drilled the holes, smaller than the screw width. And secondly, use some of this tallow. It's a bit like lard. It's not lard because lard's from a pig, tallow is from a cow. Okay, just remember that one. But there's 3 tips you're going to get actually. So all you do is you dip your screws in the tallow. You could use lard, but I've got tallow, so I use tallow. Always use tallow. Anyway, just pop them in there, right? Now, for those of the astute of you ones, so that I'll just show you that again. You can see that, but the screws are not what I want to use, but I haven't got no slotted, so putting the tallow on there, right, will help, because when I get my slotted screws, because I'm a bit anal like that, I like slotted screws, I will change these out and these will come out nice and easily, because remember, metals, they sort of react with oak and the tannins come out and they rust into them, if you like, grip them. So these, I can put these in and knowing that I can take these out in a month's time and change them over one at a time for slotted. So, and you'll see how nicely they go in. Let me just do the middle ones. I like to do the middle one first. Okay, so they go nice and easy. Always remember this tip though. Always put tallow in. If you've got lard in your fridge, use that. Just the tallow lasts longer, that's all. It's a bit thicker as well. But by doing this, that one go down a bit more, I think. There you go. By doing this, that gives you a chance to take them out. They go in easy, but the most critical part of this is whenever you're putting in screws into hardwood, the going in is when they snap, or the turning them in the beginning to get them out is when they snap, the heads snap off. So this will help that. This lubricates the screw down into there. That's the first tip. There we go. So that's all them in on brass butts, nice heavy duty. But your second or third tip I'm going to give you is before you fix the butts on the door, go back to your cutouts, put your butt in, pre-drill one hole in the middle of one of the holes only. Don't do all 4, because if you need adjustment, say I need to go back a little bit and cut a little bit more off here, then I've got all the holes in there. I've got to fill the holes with matchsticks or something, and then, you know, start again. So I'm just creating work for myself. So I just put one hole in that one in that one in that one, and then I'm going to put the door up, fix them in, do the adjustments, and if I'm happy with that, then I'll drill all the other holes, the other 3 holes in each one. That's another tip. So I used to do that as when I was a rookie, when I was in my teens. I used to go and drill all the holes, you know, getting all keen, doing them quick, and then sometimes I had to adjust, and I thought, oh my God, it's caused me work, you know, but I learned over time. Okay, so next bit's done. Put the handle on and the lock. It's got a key in it, so it locks. It's a 5-lever lock, and strike plate is a solid strike plate which goes into the wood. Ignore this white. This is a bit, let me show you. That's a bit of draft excluder I use, and I've ordered the brown version of that, which I can't get in France, but I can get in the UK, so I'm going to pick some up when I go over there next time. And then I'll just put that in. It goes in that little groove, let me show you. So that was that little groove I did there. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, that's expanding foam. So that groove there, it goes in all the way around the door. And the reason I've got that one little bit in there in white, because that's all I've got white, but I needed that to get the correct closing spot. So if you see this door, when I shut it, it closes perfect, and there's no rattle on it. It sits like that. So that gap all the way around there, all the way around is even, and also the lock bolt should turn nice and freely, like when I've done the porch. Yeah, key in, nice and smooth. And also there was a critical part. Carpenters will know this one. That leg and that leg have to be parallel with parallel with each other, if you like. So they can't be this one exaggerated over this way and this one over that way. Yeah, you have to get that right, and that is quite important to get this to close properly. But there we go. Nice little detail down there, look. You see that? And on the bottoms of these. Just got to do the weather bar now, but I'm waiting for a nice piece of oak for that. And it turned out really well. I'm really pleased with that. And we've got sunny days to boot.